So you dream of a garden. You yearn for the scent of fresh herbs and the vibrant colours of homegrown veggies. But alas, you're stuck with a concrete jungle outside your door. Fret not, my friend. This is where the magic of raised garden beds comes in. They're like those cool, customizable platforms gamers use. Except instead of pixels, you get to play with plants. Think of raised garden beds as your personal gardening havens, no matter how much or how little space you have. Got a balcony? Perfect. A sunny corner in your driveway? Even better. These beauties can be built to any size or shape, making them the ultimate gardening hack for space-challenged folks. Plus, no more bending over double like a human paperclip. Your back will thank you later. But wait, there's more. Raised beds mean no more battling rocky soil or pesky weeds. It's like having a clean slate, ready for your green thumb to work its magic. Trust me, it's gardening on easy mode. So are you ready to ditch the gardening woes and say hello to a world of possibilities? Let's get building. All right, eager beavers, let's break this project down into bite-sized pieces. Building a raised garden bed is easier than you think. Think of it as assembling a life-size Lego set, but with the added bonus of fresh veggies. First things first, we need a plan. Don't worry, this isn't some complicated blueprint. Just grab a piece of paper and let's sketch. Decide on the size and shape of your bed. Square, rectangle, round, it's your garden, your rules. Remember to keep it manageable for easy access. Next, choose your weapon, your material. Wood is a classic and easy to work with, but feel free to get creative with bricks, stones, or even recycled materials. Now, visualize your dream garden. Do you envision rows of vibrant lettuce or a cascade of colourful flowers? Consider the sunlight your chosen spot receives and pick your plant buddies accordingly. Lastly, gather your tools, a measuring tape, saw if using wood, some screws, and a drill should do the trick. Don't worry, we'll tackle each step in detail. Are you excited? I know I am. Time to talk timber. When it comes to raised beds, wood is the reigning champ. It's like the comfy pair of jeans of the gardening world, reliable, versatile, and always in style. Plus, it's easy to work with, even for DIY newbies. But hold your horses. Not all wood is created equal. We need something that can withstand the elements and the occasional curious squirrel. Treated lumber is a popular choice, but if you're aiming for a chemical-free haven for your veggies, opt for naturally rot-resistant wood like cedar or redwood. They might cost a bit more, but hey, your plants deserve a 5-star home, right? Now, let's talk dimensions. For most beds, planks that are 2 inches thick and 8 inches wide will do the trick. Remember, a sturdy foundation is key to a long and happy garden life. Once you've chosen your wood, it's time to unleash your inner carpenter, or at least pretend to. Cut the planks to your desired length, sand down any rough edges, and voila! You've got yourself the makings of a fabulous garden bed. But before we assemble, let's find the perfect spot for your green oasis. Ready to soak up some sun? Choosing the right location for your raised bed is like picking the perfect spot for a picnic. It's all about soaking up that glorious sunshine. Most veggies are sun worshippers and need at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight a day, so channel your inner sunbather and observe your outdoor space throughout the day. Where does the sun linger the longest? That's your sweet spot. Now, while we love a good sun-drenched spot, we don't want our plants to feel like they're baking in an oven. Consider providing some afternoon shade if you live in a particularly hot climate. A strategically placed tree or a simple shade cloth can work wonders. And hey, while you're at it, why not make it convenient for yourself? Choose a location close to a water source so you can quench your plant's thirst without embarking on a cross-country trek with a watering can. Trust me, your arms will thank you later. Once you've found the perfect location, it's time to give your raised bed a solid foundation. Let's get down to earth, shall we? Laying the groundwork. A recipe for happy roots. Now that your bed frame is ready and you've found the perfect sun-kissed spot, let's talk dirt. Or rather the magical concoction that will nourish your plants to greatness. Forget that hard-packed clay or sandy soil. We're creating a gourmet feast for your green buddies. Think of it as baking a cake. You need the right ingredients in the right proportions for a winning recipe. Start with a base of topsoil. the good stuff, rich in organic matter. Next, add some compost, nature's black gold. It's like adding a shot of espresso to your soil, giving it a nutrient boost. For added drainage and airiness, sprinkle in some perlite or vermiculite. Trust me, your plant roots will be doing the happy dance. Now, here's a pro tip. Avoid using soil from your existing garden, especially if you've battled pests or diseases. It's like bringing unwanted guests to a housewarming party. Not cool. Instead, treat your raised bed to a fresh start with a brand new bag of high-quality soil mix. Your plants will reward you with an abundance of blooms and bounty. Building your garden kingdom. Brick by brick, or should we say, plank by plank. All right, folks, it's time to put those DIY skills to the test and assemble your garden masterpiece. Don't worry, this is where things get fun and surprisingly satisfying. Remember those planks you prepped earlier? Now's the time to give them a purpose. If you're using wood, lay out your planks according to your chosen shape and secure them together using screws or nails. Make sure the corners are nice and sturdy. We don't want any surprise collapses during a heavy watering session. If you're feeling extra fancy, you can even add some corner brackets for extra reinforcement. Remember that old saying, measure twice, cut once? Well, it applies here too. Double check your measurements and make sure everything is level before you go full steam ahead. Once your frame is assembled, it's time to move it to its final resting place, that sunny spot you picked out earlier. Enlist a friend to help you lift and position your bed, especially if it's a larger one. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work and saves your back from any unnecessary strain. Ta-da! Time to unleash your green thumb. Congratulations, my friend. You've officially built a raised garden bed. Give yourself a pat on the back. Now comes the really fun part, filling it with life. Grab your shovels and wheelbarrows because it's time to give your bed a proper filling. Spread a layer of cardboard at the bottom to prevent any pesky weeds from sneaking in. Next, pour in that magical soil mix you prepared earlier, spreading it out evenly until your bed is almost full. Leave a little space at the top, about an inch or two, to allow for watering without creating a muddy overflow. Now take a step back and admire your handiwork. Feels good, doesn't it? But hold on, we're not done yet. The real magic happens when you introduce plants to their new home. Whether you're dreaming of a salsa garden bursting with tomatoes, peppers and cilantro, or a fragrant herb haven with rosemary, thyme and basil, the choice is yours. So go ahead, unleash your green thumb and let your garden dreams take root. Happy gardening, folks. There you have it. Your very own slice of garden paradise, no matter how much space you have. From choosing the perfect spot to nurturing your plants with love, you've conquered the art of raised bed gardening. And the best part? This is just the beginning. Gardening is a journey of learning, experimenting, and yes, even a few mishaps along the way, but that's all part of the fun. So go ahead, get your hands dirty, try new things, and don't be afraid to experiment. Plant those seeds, nurture those seedlings, and watch in amazement as your garden transforms into a vibrant tapestry of life. Remember, every seed you sow, every plant you nurture is a testament to your connection with nature and your ability to create something truly special. So go forth, my fellow gardeners, and let your creativity bloom. Oh, by the way, check the video description to get your hands on an elevated classic oval, rust-resistant polished metal garden bed at a massive discount. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel, Garden Pros. Hit that like button, share with your friends, and leave a comment below with your gardening adventures. Happy gardening!